Ladies and gentlemen, as you are likely aware, a deeply entrenched and intense conflict is currently unfolding in the Amhara region of Ethiopia, with multiple fronts witnessing fierce battles between the Ethiopian National Defense Forces, ENDF, and the Amhara Fano forces. In this video, I aim to provide you with the most up-to-date information gathered from the tumultuous battleground. The latest developments from Gondar have unveiled a significant shift in the situation. It has been reported that Fano forces, who had previously seized control over strategic areas known as Upper Giant and Lower Giant, have undertaken a remarkable humanitarian effort. They succeeded in liberating individuals who had been unjustly detained within the confines of Giant Prison. The outcome of this operation was particularly noteworthy, as it was reported that the ENDF forces, who had previously been in control of this region, chose to relinquish their weapons and armor, retreating from the area. Regrettably, the course of this conflict has resulted in the loss of over 10 lives, with regime forces allegedly being responsible for the tragic deaths of Amhara natives residing in Hazen, located in East Shoa Dugdameki city. In the northern Shoa region, particularly in Atay Burgundy, the ENDF's attempt to invade the area met with a formidable resistance from the Fano forces, leading to their eventual dispersal. Disturbing reports have emerged, suggesting that the leadership of the ENDF was implicated in the mistreatment and torture of the local population. Additionally, there are reports indicating that some members of the Ethiopian army may have sought refuge and are currently in hiding within the confines of Debre Berhan. From South Gondar, we have received information regarding the disposition of regime forces. Apparently, due to the relentless pressure exerted by Fano and other local residents, these forces were compelled to vacate the area. Nevertheless, the local population and Fano fighters have made a resolute commitment to safeguard the Sali area and prevent any further incursions by potential invaders. Moreover, we have received reports concerning the presence of 2 military checkpoints within an approximately 8-kilometer radius of Beth Amara Wolo. One of these checkpoints is situated at the entry and exit point of Uchali in southern Wolo, where military personnel carry out routine inspections. The second checkpoint is located at Ugesa in northern Wolo. However, the reports indicate that during these inspections, some army personnel have been involved in reprehensible actions, including the theft of smartphones and the brutal treatment of innocent individuals who are forcibly pulled out of their vehicles. These actions have precipitated a growing sense of resentment and indignation among the local populace towards the Ethiopian army with each passing day. Furthermore, I would like to draw attention to a prior incident that transpired in the city of Mersa, where a confrontation between Fano and the ENDF took place just last week. It has come to our attention that, in the event of the Defense Army's successful recapture of the city, individuals suspected of affiliating with or supporting Fano were subjected to public executions without the benefit of proper legal procedures or the presentation of conclusive evidence. This disturbing occurrence has generated a substantial degree of anger, unrest, and apprehension within the affected community. In Marawi, near China Camp, located in the Gojam region, we continue to witness a scene of intense and relentless combat. The Ethiopian National Defense Forces, ENDF soldiers, are engaging in fierce confrontations, employing heavy weaponry and demonstrating the gravity of the conflict in this area. Moving to Fentahawaria, situated in central Gondar, a similar grim scenario unfolds. Here, close-quarters fighting has intensified, with all manner of heavy weaponry in use. The combat in this region is characterized by its proximity and brutality, further underscoring the severity of the situation. The Abeya district in Beliza, central Gondar, and Lemba, near Maxinit in southern Gondar, have also been embroiled in the turmoil of battle. In these areas, a relentless and intense struggle has erupted, pitting Fano forces against the Amhara militia and the ENDF. The conflict is multifaceted and demonstrates the complexity of the ongoing confrontations. Turning our attention to Geregera in northern Wello and Nefas Machew in southern Gondar, we find that Fano forces have successfully captured these towns. Their advance in these areas signals a dynamic shift in the balance of power and control, adding another layer of complexity to the conflict. A significant and perhaps unexpected development comes from Magdala, Koreb, and Debre site, where Fano's forces have managed to gain control after intense battles. Remarkably, it has been reported that approximately 10 NDF soldiers have switched sides and joined Fano, fully armed. Following their victory in these regions, Fano forces have assumed control, with several NDF soldiers reported killed and wounded, and some reportedly deciding to align with the Fano forces. In addition to these notable developments, I previously mentioned in a video update that fierce fighting had erupted in Geregera and Wuchale after Fano's successful takeover of Mersa. Subsequently, the ENDF forces have resorted to shelling mountainous areas where they suspect Fano forces are camped. This escalation in hostilities underscores the ongoing volatility of the situation. In Janeti and Abora, as well as Mehal Saint and Densa, all situated in western Wello, sporadic gunfire continues to echo through these regions. This sporadic violence underscores the uncertainty and instability that persists in these areas as local populations and forces remain embroiled in the conflict. The overarching theme of these updates remains one of significant and ongoing turmoil, with multiple fronts witnessing intense and relentless battles. The situation is dynamic and fluid, characterized by the use of heavy weaponry and close-quarters fighting. As we continue to closely monitor these developments, our thoughts are with the affected civilians who find themselves caught in the midst of this challenging and turbulent situation. Please stay tuned for further updates as we strive to keep you informed about the evolving situation in Ethiopia.